Bitcoin isn't just a new form of money. It's a silent revolution, a direct challenge to the very foundations of government control. And they hate it. But why? Why would something as simple as digital money scare the most powerful governments in the world? To understand this, we have to uncover a truth that no government, no central bank, and no mainstream economist wants you to hear. And if you stay until the end, we'll reveal the one ultimate reason why governments will do everything in their power to stop Bitcoin. Chapter 1. The Control Dilemma. For thousands of years, governments have controlled money. They print it, they regulate it, they decide how much exists, and most importantly, they decide who gets access to it. Bitcoin changes that. For the first time in history, we have money that no government can control. There is no central authority, no printing press, no inflation button. This is why governments don't just dislike Bitcoin, they fear it. Because money isn't just paper or numbers in a bank account. Money is power, and Bitcoin threatens to take that power away. Chapter 2. The Inflation Nightmare. Governments love inflation. It's one of their favorite tools. Here's how it works. Let's say a government needs money. Normally, they'd have to raise taxes, which would make people angry. So instead, they take the easy way out. They print more money. The result? Prices go up. Your savings lose value. And the government gets to spend money it didn't have to earn. It's a hidden tax that makes the rich richer and the poor poorer. But Bitcoin destroys this system. With a fixed supply of 21 million coins, there is no money printer. No government can create more. And this terrifies them. Because if people start using Bitcoin instead of government money, their entire game falls apart. Chapter 3. The Taxation Problem. If you earn money, the government takes a portion. If you spend money, the government taxes it. If you save money, the government inflates it away. Bitcoin ruins this system too. Because Bitcoin isn't tied to a country. It exists on a global, decentralized network. A government can't easily track it, freeze it, or tax it. This is why politicians constantly claim that Bitcoin is used for crime and tax evasion. They don't actually care about criminals. They care about losing control over taxation. Because if Bitcoin becomes mainstream, tax collection gets a whole lot harder. And without taxes, governments lose the fuel that keeps them running. Chapter 4. The National Currency Threat. Let's talk about power. The US dollar, the euro, the yen. These aren't just currencies. They are tools of global dominance. Right now, if a country misbehaves, the US can cut it off from the global banking system. No dollars, no trade, no economy. But what happens if countries stop using government money? Bitcoin can't be frozen. It can't be censored. It can't be stopped by economic sanctions. This is why governments fear Bitcoin on a geopolitical level. Because it threatens their ability to control not just their own people, but other nations as well. And this is already happening. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender. Russia and Iran are experimenting with Bitcoin to bypass sanctions. If enough countries start using Bitcoin, the balance of power shifts. And governments will do anything to stop that from happening. Chapter 5. The Digital Currency Trap. Governments know they can't stop technology. So instead, they're trying to create their own version. Enter CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. On the surface, these seem similar to Bitcoin. Digital money stored in an app, easily transferable. But here's the difference. With Bitcoin, you control your money. With CBDCs, the government controls everything. They can track every purchase, set expiration dates on your money, even limit where and when you can spend it. Sound crazy? China's already doing it. Their digital yuan allows them to control how citizens use their money, instantly blocking purchases, freezing accounts, and monitoring transactions. This isn't about digital money, it's about digital control. Governments don't want to stop Bitcoin because they hate crypto. They want to stop it so they can introduce their own version, one where they have total power over your finances And if you think this is just a conspiracy, ask yourself, why are central banks worldwide all suddenly rushing to develop CBDCs? Chapter 6: The Environmental Excuse. Now, let's talk about a common myth. Bitcoin is bad for the environment. You've probably heard this argument before. Bitcoin mining uses too much energy. But here's what they don't tell you. Bitcoin uses less energy than the global banking system. 76% of Bitcoin mining already comes from renewable energy. The energy used by holiday lights every year is greater than Bitcoin's yearly consumption. So why do governments push this narrative? Because they don't actually care about the environment. They care about finding any excuse to regulate and restrict Bitcoin. They'll never complain about the energy wasted by gold mining, Christmas lights, or the military. But when it comes to Bitcoin, suddenly it's a problem. Chapter 7: The Media War Against Bitcoin. If you've ever seen a news headline about Bitcoin, you've probably noticed something. It's always negative. Bitcoin is crashing. Bitcoin is used for crime. Bitcoin will never succeed. But why? Because governments and central banks control the media narrative. They don't want people to understand Bitcoin. They want people to fear it, to doubt it, to think it's just a passing fad. Because the longer people stay inside the traditional financial system, the longer they remain under control. But here's the truth. Every time Bitcoin is declared dead, it comes back stronger. Every time a government bans it, adoption increases. Because people are starting to realize they've been lied to. The number one reason why governments fear Bitcoin. So, what is the ultimate reason why governments fear Bitcoin? It's simple. Bitcoin represents freedom. Freedom from inflation. Freedom from bank freezes. Freedom from government surveillance. And freedom is the one thing governments never want to give up. Because in the end, Bitcoin isn't just about money. It's about power. Who controls it? Who has access to it? And most importantly, who gets to decide how you use it? Bitcoin shifts that power back to the people. And that's why governments will fight it until the very end. If you believe in financial freedom, hit the like button and comment, "Bitcoin is freedom" below. The world is changing faster than ever, and those who understand Bitcoin today will be ahead of the curve tomorrow. The real question isn't whether Bitcoin will succeed, it's whether you'll be ready when it does. If you want to stay ahead and learn how to profit from Bitcoin before it's too late, watch this next video where we break down the top Bitcoin strategies for 2025. And if you're serious about taking control of your financial future, why trade manually when you can automate? Check out CoinRule, the AI-powered crypto trading platform that helps you execute smart trading strategies without spending hours watching charts. Start now using this link in the description. Most importantly, don't fall for the government's tricks. The future of money isn't just coming, it's already here. And the only question left is, are you ready?